Well, agencies from around the country are looking to Utah in a new program designed to help preserve our great outdoor spaces. And it all has to do with one little critter. News specialist Erin Cox joined biologists in their effort and takes us along.
Out on a farm.
When we first bought this property about 11 years ago.
In Paradise.
And we noticed again just a few weeks ago the water level going up.
And though they're not showing their faces now, the culprits, beavers.
Our grandkids think it is the coolest thing in the world that we have beavers.
Billy Murray called in help for the new Beaver Ecology and Relocation Collaborative.
We feed our beavers aspen, cottonwood, and willow.
A program dedicated to trapping and relocating beavers instead of eliminating them.
The only way to deal with these nuisance beavers was to have them lethally trapped and removed, but now we give people an option.
Nate Norman is the lead biologist for the program that started 5 years ago, and now it's getting national attention.
We've been contacted by people in Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, all looking to kind of replicate what we've got going on here.
Nate says the beavers restore environments and help preserve water, which is why Billy wants to relocate her beavers.
They need to recreate wetlands. They need to create meadows and re-nourish the land.
I'm here with Becky with the Beaver Relocation folks, and we're going to first break the dam, and then we'll set the trap. Becky Yeager sets the trap, then puts a stick in to show what happens when a beaver walks in. And we didn't have to wait long for the real thing. Just 2 days later, volunteers bring a 46-pound beaver back to what they call the bunkhouse. This is where Becky and Nate check in the beaver.
Just pick them up and put them on our lap to look for injuries and determine the sex.
But just take a look at those incredible feet.
They measure the weight and gather stool samples. They let me put a pair of gloves on to help measure the beaver's tail.
15. Yep, 15 right on.
And numb it for the microchip. We learned our beaver is a female. They named her Wilma, and she has kits.
Beavers are really family-oriented, and so if we can get the whole family together and release them all at once, that's our preference.
Okay, so Wilma is now all checked into the bunkhouse. You can see she's in the corner behind me here. She's got some snacks right here to munch on, and they'll go back and they'll see if they can trap her family. The most that she could be in this bunkhouse is about 2 weeks.
And sure enough, 1, 2, 3, 4 kids were trapped along with their dad.
There's nothing cuter than a little beaver kit. When they come in, they're just a little ball of fur with a flat tail and just all about curiosity.
And they weren't camera shy, peeking over their den to get a look. And coming up close to groom.
They're just adorable.
Typically, they quarantine beavers for 3 days, but to make sure they had the full family and the beavers weren't carrying any diseases, it took about 3 weeks before their next move. Out on a ranch.
There's about 8,400 acres in here total.
In Morgan County.
There used to be a lot of fish through here years past.
Where the water levels are lowering.
There used to always be beavers here, and so we wanted them back on the place to help with the riparian areas and stuff like that.
Clint Byram and his dad helped release 2 beaver families on 2 separate parts of their property.
It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun to see them.
A bumpy road for the beavers. But finally,
There you go, little guy.
Wilma and her kits
How docile they really are.
have a permanent home.
To start seeing them building some of their beaver dams.
Erin Cox, KSL 5 News.